Hello, my crafty friends. Well, today we're going to work on some more pages, getting ready for 2024. These are the ones that we've done so far. And today we're going to do a page for birthdays and anniversaries and a page for a prayer list. And those two things are going to be right here. And I need a straight ruler too. Okay. For my birthday and anniversary page, I want to let's write the. Okay, so if there are 12 months, nope, we'll have to do one for each one. Okay, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay. And I'm going to just, this is not going to be very, what's the word? It's not going to be overly decorated or overly complicated. And I do want to put, this right up here. Birthdays and anniversaries. Okay. And let's go ahead and just carry that line on across. Yeah, I should have done that one too, but I do want it to be as neat as I can make it without getting all worried and concerned about it. So what you do, and I'll just do it this way. I'll just put the name, and I'll just put Hannah down, and I'm going to put the 12th, and then I'm going to put a dot in July, because her birthday is July the 12th. I'll put Ethan down, and his birthday is on the 18th in June. And I'll put Mom. Hers is on the 15th in May. Just so happened that that's one each month of those 3 months. But that shows you how it works. Now I can go back through here and draw lines between each of those. But what I'm probably going to do, well, let me just find the markers and go ahead and do it so you can see. Okay, somewhere I have uh-oh. Let's make some noise. Okay. Let's do this. And what I'm going to do is come along and do January. And March. May. July. I'm obviously not very good at this. And September. Let's go slow, Lisa. And November. And that makes it easier to see, you know, this one, oh, this one's in June, this one's in July, and this one's in May. Another thing you can do also is just go ahead and draw a line so that it lines up, you know, with the name you've got over here. And I think this is called the Alistair method. Now, if you end up having 2 or 3 things on the same day, then you can just put them down twice because they don't, you know, they're not in order. You just put each thing down as you go. Anyway, that's how you do that one. And I may come back and do something more to that, but I don't really think I'm going to. Because everything doesn't have to be you know, decorated. I don't want to make something take more than one page, although I probably have more people than will fit on that page. I didn't think about that. Because I do have a lot of people I want to put on there. Okay, we'll just do it again. And instead of putting the prayer list on this page like I thought I would, I'm just going to go ahead and do birthdays and anniversaries again here. And I'll do 2 pages with the prayer list because there are lots of people. I'm praying for a lot of people right now, so I might as well. Okay, we're going to just go ahead and plan a little better from the beginning this time. Okay. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I don't know about you, but I can't seem to do that without saying it out loud. Whoops. I didn't intend to go all the way down. I'm not going to put a bottom on it because they'll make... Yeah, I am. Because it will just look a little nicer. Okay. And then this is... and anniversaries. Okay. Now then, we might as well go ahead and I'm going to do the opposite ones this time. February. April. June. August. October. And December. Okay. Now I could put some washi tape down here, But I don't think I'm going to. I think we're going to leave this one very minimalist. And then I'm going to go back up here in my index. And this is pages 14 and 15. And I'm just going to write birthdays and anniversaries. '14 and '15. And now I know where to go to find that. Okay. Now then, this one I am going to decorate. And okay. Prayer list. And then let's go ahead and do that. And I want to put, I do want to put some decorations because it doesn't have to be wide, you know, to list people's names. I do want to leave enough room to list if it's a specific prayer concern rather than just a general prayer concern. Oh, let's just use, whoops. Where did it go? Let's use some of these. I got these in Happy Mail yesterday from, yeah, because this can be easy. From Sharon Marlowe. Thank you, Sharon. If I can get it open. There we go. It's beautiful. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use this other butterfly. There were two big butterflies, and I'm going to put it down here because it being symmetrically, you know, symmetrical makes me happy. Okay, come on. There we go. These are really pretty. Okay. I like that. I'm trying to decide. I may do something like this up there. It's hard to know which ones I want to put down. Except for this, I think I'm kind of thinking maybe I want to stick to pinks. Let's see, what else have we got here? Ooh, that's so pretty, but it's yellow. Yeah, it's too much different. Now here's some pink that's got some purple. I think I like that. Okay, so let's take this one. Let me mark it. Where did I put that plastic? I always end up throwing those things on the floor. I mean, not throwing them on the floor, but they end up falling, slipping off onto the floor. And then Sparrow gets a hold of them and decides maybe he should eat them. And that's not what we want. Ooh, went a little too low. That's okay. We can trim that off. Okay, it'd probably help if I could get in here the right direction. Why is that? It's not wanting to cut. That's very strong stuff those stickers are made out of. Okay. We will try not to need to cut them anymore. Oh, these are so pretty. It's a very feminine prayer list. Now, I know a lot of people, when they do this, they make everything, a theme. Like they start out with this, and then everything has to be look like that for their whole yearly setup or their monthly setup or whatever. I'm just going to do each page with what I'm inspired to do that moment and what I like. At that moment. Okay. So there's another very easy page. So today we've done 2 very easy pages so far. Birthday anniversaries and a prayer list. And now I'm going to do a page for videos. Let's move these. We'll use them again, I'm sure, but not on this page. Not sure what I want to use on it, but let's start with this. And I'm going to go ahead and give it 2 because I don't know. I don't know if I'll need to or not. But this way I feel like I've got room, and if I've got an idea, I can jot down stuff around it, about it, and not just say, paper bag book or something like that. So, ooh, this is pretty. This may be, all we do for this one. I don't know. Okay, the only problem is that if I do this, I'm covering up the page number, and page numbers will be kind of important. So I'm going to make sure not to cover up this page number. But I do like that. Or maybe I could do it here and not cover up this one and put something up there. Yeah, let's do that because that'll be more balanced. I think that will be more balanced. Oh dear. I got a lot of glue under that. I think it's stuck on my paper. I mean my glue paper and not my paper I'm going to actually put on the page. So okay. You know, this makes me happy. One of the things I said I did not want to do is get bogged down and always feeling like every page has to be you know, overly decorated or perfect or anything like that. Okay, I thought I wanted that page, but I don't think I do. That's another one of those. Okay, I'm going to pause for just a second and look for something. Okay, I've got these papers that I got clearanced at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to look in here and see if there's something that I want to go with this. I haven't even looked at them. Oh, these are, I didn't realize these were really heavy cardstocky kind of papers. So I probably will end up not using them, but unless there's the perfect thing. And they're two-sided. But I thought there might be a, those would be great for end papers and stuff. Not quite the same vibe. I think this is not going to be what I use. These are like end papers and book covers and stuff. I love them, but they're not what I want in here, so I will be right back. Okay, I finally found the rest of these papers. And so these are my sideways ones I'm going to make a little journal with. I'm still going to do that, so I'm going to leave those. Where are the other flower ones? Right down here. Okay. Let's look through this. Oh, that one would go sideways with those other ones too. Okay. There's bound to be one in here I can use. All right, we're just going to make that one work. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. And stick these with the other ones that are going to be in that little journal. Oh, where to put everything? Okay. Now that one's going to have to flatten out. Oh, I grabbed 2 of them. I don't need 2 of them. I'm wondering about doing it kind of like this. Or, yeah. Okay, let's... Okay. Yeah, we can do that. That looks good. I wish I had inked this one, but since I didn't, I'm not going to ink this one because it just wouldn't work right if one's inked and the other one's not. So, oops. There we go. And the neat thing is, most things you can write around stuff, and it just makes it more interesting too. Okay. And then let's go back up here, pages 18 and 19. Okay. See how easy that was? And the next one is my sweater project. This one's going to take a little bit more thinking, and I'll show you why. Because there's quite a bit of information that needs to be transferred over here. All right, let's go to our index and see what sweater spin, page 3. Get past the index. Made lots of room for index on that one, and then it turns out I'm not even going to really use it much. But anyway, okay. And I applied on 12-24-23. Okay, so here's all the information on this sweater spin. The first thing I did was dye the wool, some of the wool, about 10 ounces, and there's a little over 2 pounds of wool altogether. 10 ounces of it I dyed. And then I also had wool, silk, and nylon little bits, and 9 ounces of a mixture of stuff out of my stash, and 16 ounces that is a mixture of greens that I got off of Etsy, and then 10 ounces of the Rambouillet that I dyed. And so mainly it's wool, silk, and nylon in that order. Mostly wool, then silk, and nylon is the least amount of stuff that's in it. There's the least amount of nylon of anything. I don't have percentages, but I would say it is probably 75 to 80% wool. That's just a guess. But I want to get all of this on here, and I'm not using an Etsy pattern. I looked at a whole bunch of what they call crochet cocoon sweaters or cocoon crocheted sweaters, and I'm going to do a conglomeration of 2 or 3 of them. And so I don't have a specific pattern. I'm just going to measure it to myself and go for it. So probably not the best way to do your very first sweater, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm not going to put the wash and set yarn part in there because I'm going to wash and set each of the 8 skeins after I apply it. I'll take it off and wash it and set it. So I don't really need that because I'll be doing each one as I go. So that's one thing I can leave out. And I may end up needing one of these for each skein. So I'll do times 8. And then the yardage for each one too. So I'll have what it weighed and how many yards for each skein. Okay, so this is going to be one thing. The size of the yarn and the crochet hook size I'll probably put up, and I'll just say, that it is a cocoon sweater. So I'm going to make my little boxes for all of these things, and then I will come in and decorate around them. I think I'm going to start just by putting the title all the way along the whole thing here. Okay, that doesn't look good. Okay, let me fix that. Somewhere I have some white out. Okay. There we go. I made myself a promise that I was not going to fret over my poor handwriting when I'm doing this stuff. And I'm going to try to keep that promise. Excuse me. Okay. Sorry about that. I was saying that I promised myself I wasn't going to fret over my handwriting because that has stopped me from doing things before, and I really want to do this. So, to do the bullet journaling, and I'm just not going to let that stop me. So, I'm also going to do that, and then I think over here I'm going to put yarn size which I think is going to be about a DK weight, but I'm not absolutely positive because I haven't washed and set my first skein yet. So it may end up being bigger than that. But it will be a relative, it will be a, if you say DK weight, that can mean so many twists, like, I don't remember what it is, but like 13 to 16. And mine will probably be within that range, but I'm not positive what the range is because I don't have that sitting in front of me. Okay, and then I'm going to use the crochet hook, what that size. Okay. And over here, I'm going to do a, I don't know how you spell crocheted, but that's how I'm going to spell it. Cocoon sweater. Okay, so now I've got that transferred. I've got this transferred and this transferred. Wow. Okay. Now then, another thing, I'm going to start it as soon as I get this first skein washed and set. So while I'm working on this project, I'm going to do what I've heard people say not to do, which is I'm going to card it and spin it and ply it and crochet it all at the same time. I cannot possibly get bored if I keep rotating between all of these things. And so that's my plan at the moment, is to do it that way. Okay, now I have some stencils, and what I'm looking for is like little boxes where I can put things. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, that will work for when I'm plying. It won't work for spinning. Let's see how many is on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I could just add one more line and use this one for the spinning part and just not make them go all the way out. Or I could make my jar a little smaller or a little bigger, you know, for that one too. So you can adapt these things. I've also got some like this where you just outline things and then you just leave the space open, and that's what I'm going to use right now to do the box that tells about what fibers I used. And see, I can put fibers in here and then I can list them here. So I think that will be good. Okay. These are going to be sketchy lines. Okay, so then I can write fibers there, and I used wool, silk, and nylon. 10 ounces. I'm not sure how I should look that up and spell it correctly. Rambouillet. 16 ounces of a wool mix, green mix, that's what it was. Green mix from Etsy. And then 9 ounces of my stash mix. Okay. And I'm going to say probably about 75 and 23 and 2% nylon. So that's basically, this is a guesstimate. And I'm going to do percentage. Maybe that'll help me remember that that's what those are. Our percentages. Okay, now then, maybe I just want to use this one because I can draw my lines and my title box and not, okay. So we've got this one done. Okay. So I need let me look for something else real quick here. Okay. 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 Well, I thought I had put the dates when I did that. Okay. Tie the wool. Check mark. Check mark. Split all collected wool into 16 batches. Okay, I've done both of those things. Okay, and now we're going to use this 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Well, I already lost it again, so no, let's go down a little bit, leave room for some decorations. Okay. Now I'm going to scoot over because I don't want to be that close to the edge. It makes it really hard to okay. And this is use drum carder to make 16 bats. Okay. Each bat will be a little bit over 2 ounces. Okay, and now we go ahead and let's put in the dates for the ones that I've done. 10/26, 10/29, 10/30, 31, 11, 19, and then 11/21. Okay, that's as far as I've gotten with that. But that is all of this. And so, so now I think I'm gonna just go ahead and because I'm gonna have to spin 16 okay. That way I know where I need to be. I'm going to push it up against that so it's easy to remember. My pen is skipping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well, it's purely my fault. I was pushing down too hard. I tend to do that. Okay. And this is spin 16 2-ounce singles. on the EEW6. Okay, and I have spun 3 of those. 12-8, 12-10, and 12-26. Okay, and then now we need one to ply, and I think I want to go ahead and use that other one I had. Where is it? Here it is, just because it'll be fun. Okay, and here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It truly is messing up because I'm pushing down too hard. Okay, and then we're going to move this up. There we go. And then we're going to apply 8 4-ounce skeins. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I've done one of those. 12, 24, 23. Okay. That already looks much neater and more fun than this, doesn't it? Okay, so we've done this and we've done this. All I have left to do is write in crochet cardigan, start and finish, weave in ends, wash and block, spun yarn. Oh, I've got to do spun yarn in ounces times 8, because by the time you drum card the wool and then you spin it and then you ply it, sometimes you end up with some of it at the end of the plying process where you only had one, one skein was a little longer than the other one, because I'm not a perfect spinner. And so you'll lose a little bit of your weight. And so that's why I want to record each of these skeins, how many yards and how many ounces. So I think we're going to do that with this. No, we'll use this because I only need 8, and I can do the weight and the yardage and length. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need it to be that. I need that much to be on here. And I'm going to put my page number right in between those lines. Okay. Okay. Length of each skein. And then and this is going to be the weight of each skein. Okay. Okay. And so that is this. And the only thing we have left to write in is the I should have put this in its own separate video. Sorry about that, because this is it's become a very long video and I didn't intend for that to happen. But this is probably the most complicated page I'm going to do, would be project pages. And so I just want to show you kind of how it's done. If you're not interested, you're probably not watching anymore. That's okay. If you're still watching, thank you. Oh, okay. Now then, okay, we're going to make in okay, we're going to weave in the ends, wash block, and start and finish. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I did those for. I don't really need those because I'm going to put dates down here. I guess I can check them off when I do them. But anyway, we're going to do a crochet start. And then, no, that's not what I want to do next. I'm sorry. I didn't put a step down here that I needed to put. Okay, so the next step after crocheting is to seam the armholes. And then after we seam the arms, then we will crochet the neck and arms. Okay, I'm going to need some more lines. I'm leaving a space here for the dates of when I do those things. Crochet the neck and arms, then weave in ends, and then wash and block. Okay. So I got a little more than I need. Okay, that's all right. So there's that, which is this. Oh, finish date. I'm going to write that. Okay. So now I've got all my information on here where I can record everything. And there's not a whole lot of room left to decorate. So I think I'm going to do it with just with some stickers. Where did I put I had oh, right here. Had some butterflies. I think it'll be fun. I'll just throw some butterflies on here. Maybe some other little bugs as well. Let's stick a ladybug here and there. Probably could do something besides, you know, put in some flowers in some of these places. So let's go ahead and do that. Where did I put those flowers I was using a minute ago? We'll just use some of these. Okay, that's two. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to cut this. put that one right there. That looks really pretty. Do I want to do that over there? Or maybe right here? Yeah, that'll look good. That'll border that, and that way it won't get wasted. Come on. Okay, that makes me happy. And let's see, do we want to just put this one there? Maybe these yellow ones, those are so happy. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's go back here and put some more little ladybugs. Just because why not? We got some spaces here that don't have anything pretty. Let's stick one right on top of that leaf. Let's do another. Yeah, let's do it right there. Okay. All right, we're going to call that good. And this is 20 and 21. Okay. There's that. And then in the next video, we're going to actually get ready for January. So, that's good for today. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.